Good evening, everyone. Steve here, just clearing my throat. It is Wednesday, the 29th of March. We had a beautiful day here in southeastern Pennsylvania. Mostly blue skies, sunshine, but a little breezy today, so I went out for a late lunchtime extended run. Went for about 4.75 miles, and that does not include 12 minutes of warm-up and cool-down, 12 minutes of cool-down. So I had a nice time out there. For some reason tonight, I feel like I bumped my knee. So I'm hoping that's all I did was bump my knee, because it's feeling bruised tonight. So not sure what's that. Just don't remember bumping it, but I must have. Let's see. So I'm just heading out for a little neighborhood walk. Margie is meeting with a friend for Wednesday evening. It's been something she's been doing for the past several weeks. And tonight they are just talking. With Carol's passing and just everything going on. I just wanted to spend the time talking. Oh, Anna, our daughter, she's the trouble of selecting college, and then we tried to get at what's really bothering her. Does she not want to go to college? Well, she kind of doesn't, but she doesn't. She wants to. She doesn't. Let's see. How should I say this? She more doesn't not want to go to college than not wanting to go to college. Concerns she has is making friends. I think that's really the big thing. Is making friends. And we've tried to tell her, and so have others, that college is not like high school. You know, when you go in, that freshman class, everybody's brand new. Everybody's looking for friends and becoming friends. And I think about our oldest son, who went off to college. I don't think he had such thoughts, but he's come away with two of his groomsmen are going to be, or our former college roommates, and he keeps in touch with them. He had two guys he really connected with and has kept connections with. One of them was good at helping him discuss more philosophical questions. So he would be that person to bounce things off and have late into the night talks. And the other, a little more on the spiritual side. So he's kept in touch with Detter and Jake. And Jake got married last year, so Mitchell went down there, was in his wedding. Yeah, so that was good for him to find lasting friends. Now, they're not going to be as close because one lives in New York City, the other one lives in Georgia, so they don't see each other, but those are good friends that he met and he kept. And the challenge has been, as he's moved from place to place, is to find new friends. So now he's engaged. So, so very good. It's like we have a dog walker. No, just a walker coming up. Oh, no, it is a dog. Evening.
Hi.
The evening light is such, it's kind of hard to see, so couldn't see the black dog in the darkness. Did I say that we were kind of the subject of a dog has come up again? And it wasn't me who brought it up. So my wife saw a friend who was trying to find a new home for two of her dogs. One was 11 and one was 7. So I said, well, I might be interested in the 7-year-old. It's a It's a Labradoodle, kind of a strawberry blonde kind of mix. I'm not sure it's quite the right dog, but I was willing to entertain it, but she hasn't gotten back to me. She really would like to keep the two dogs together instead of separate them, and I'm not interested in one that's older, and we don't think we could do two. And my wife always reminds me, if we get a dog, you'll need to take care. Oh, not worried about that. I've done fine at taking care of the cat I didn't ask for, so I think I could take care of a dog I did ask for. So, no, I don't want a dog that's a little yippy thing like that. That's more the size. Let's see, how many dogs are out there? 2 or 3. Two we hear. I know this family used to watch their dogs. I think the dogs I used to watch have passed on. So they would go on vacations and ask for somebody to come in and feed the dogs once a day and let them out. So I did that. Twice a day, not once a day, twice a day. So I'd go in the morning and go in the afternoon. Maybe even 3 times a day, maybe at night. I don't remember. That is one of Margie's concerns if we were to get a dog, is what do you do when you want to go away? Well, we have enough friends who have dogs who go away on trips. In fact, we know someone who has gone away to Indonesia for an indefinite period of time. And there are people who are willing to watch their dogs. So they may have a dog of their own, as long as they get along. That seems to work out. So that's what I'm thinking, is we would find somebody to dog watch rather than try to find a kennel, which I know my brother-in-law has done on occasion. So, not sure what they do with their dogs these days when they go, because they're empty nesters now. Two daughters are married. One's going to school, Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, I think. Let's see, my knee is feeling better as I walk, so a little regular lubrication. I thought I had finished the extra mile that had recently come out a week and a half or so ago, 2 weeks. And on my run today, I finished it. I hadn't finished earlier, so I did finish that. And I listened to all of an Endurance Planet podcast with Dr. Steve Gangemi, the sock doc, as the guest. So got a bit of listening in while I was out today in the sunshine. Sunshine, beautiful. Breezy, yeah. It was. I wore shorts and I had a short sleeve shirt, but I did wear a windbreaker. I just wasn't sure I would do okay out there, and I'm really glad I did. It was the right thing to do. The peepers are back. This is probably the 4th night since I heard the first one. It's the baby tree frogs. Let's see. Trees are not the closest to us. I can hear them. Not sure you can. I know there's water nearby. There's a catch basin. No, I'm not sure what you call that. It's kind of well, I guess it is. Yeah, it's like a catch basin at the bottom, the lower end of this development. There's another catch basin that is at the top of the development that's right across the street from our house. Sometimes when we get a lot of rain, that floods and we have a nice pond for the day. Looks like we are just past the new moon. We've got kind of a little fingernail tip of a waxing moon. You can see the entire shape of it. Even though just a sliver is lit. So how is everybody out there? Seeing a couple of photographs of Michael Davis in younger days. He's a handsome looking guy. And still is. I saw, you get these reminders of, hey, a year ago, 3 years ago, 7 years ago on Facebook. So my reminder today, a year ago, was I got released from wearing the external defibrillator. So I had taken a picture of it, packed it up and sent it on its way back to the manufacturer, Zoll, Z-O-L-L. I was very thankful to be freed from that. So people ask me how I'm doing, and I say I feel really good. I've been feeling really good since that heart cath. It's very strange. Was there a psychological element? I don't know. It didn't seem like there should have been, because there was just a day when I started to feel different, and it didn't make sense. So, but ever since the heart cath, I've been feeling pretty well. Been taking my running very easily and enjoying it. So it is slow going, but it's steady progress. Yeah, it's kind of funny, run, walk. No, it doesn't. No, I don't do that one. That's right. That is, you can't get that one on iSmooth Run. I get to zone 0, and then I run. Zone 1, and I keep running. Zone 2, and then I walk. And then zone 1, and then if I'm going uphill, get zone 2, and then zone 2 again. Every once in a while I get this weird, I had one day last week, I think it's usually when the contacts aren't wet, moist enough to make contact with the skin. And I had one day last week where, it was the day I was doing my math test, Saturday. It was during the second mile, and I thought this was really going to throw me off. Zone 5. Zone 5? Oh my. It's like 150. I don't know what made the heart rate read that high, but it wasn't true. But it was kind of weird. So I stopped and walked, and then watched the heart rate go down very quickly. It's like, that wasn't real. So eventually it settled down and gave me the normal readings. Well, the sky is getting darker, except out west there's still a lighter hue, but more stars are appearing than when I first came out. Not sure what planets are out this time of year, this time of night. So it's not Mars, because Mars would be a little red hue. Could be Saturn. Don't think it's Venus, and I don't think it's Jupiter. So I'll go with Saturn. I do have an app on my phone that I can point out at the night sky and toward the stars, and I can locate what I'm looking at. Let's see, a couple more dogs. One coming up ahead, and the lady who had the dog earlier is across the street on my left. Well, that's my update for tonight. Wednesday. Oh, before I go, this friend that Margie has over right now, I don't know which school she works at. So Margie works part-time for her school, and so does she. And I think I will slowly cross the street here. Avoid this dog. The middle school needs some help with home track meets. So I may be doing that as early as next Wednesday. So we'll update you more then. So Steve here, signing off. Good to talk to you all this evening.